Started with Makayla Daniels and Marquesha Davis. Paul, you want to lead us off?
Sure. Guys, can you just talk a little bit, each of you talk a little bit about how you feel like this team has kind of fit together with a lot of newcomers and a lot of freshmen. Makayla, will you start?
I think we're kind of putting the puzzle pieces together right now, especially at this, we're about to start the season. The pieces are finally coming together. I realized that we share the ball a lot more. We go deeper into the shot clock, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. But right now, I think it's a good thing. We're getting the right shots.
Marquesha, what do you think?
I would agree with her. We moved the ball a lot more this year with this team, and I think it'll be a good outcome for us.
Makayla, can you follow up and just talk about maybe more of a leadership role that you've had to take on this team, and maybe how your role changes a little with all the graduates and the new people here?
Yeah, I definitely think I had to take more of a leadership role this year. Last year and the year before, I was able to kind of, be the follower. But this year, I feel like people are looking at me to, lead us to wherever we want to go. And so I think just like seeing like the bright side of that role, I mean, it can be a lot of pressure sometimes, but seeing the bright side is going to help us go as far as we can.
Thank you.
We'll go to Russell next.
Marquesha, I know she's sitting right next to you, but just talk about Makayla and her leadership and just what she provides on the floor for you guys.
Makayla, I think she has great leadership, and she let me see. Okay. I think she has great leadership, and she leads the floor well, and she knows how to make the right reads and passes during the offense, and she's just a great teammate.
Thank you.
This is for both of you. Just how excited are you guys? I know you guys went up and scrimmaged, or it sounds like you guys scrimmaged against Kansas the other day, but just how excited are y'all to get back in Bud Walton and get in front of some Arkansas fans and get this thing started this year?
We're definitely excited. I think we've upped our, season ticket sales. So I think we'll have a lot of fans in the stands this year, and just ready to be back in front of our home fans and, just play for them.
CJ, go ahead.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
All right, Makayla, let's get to you first. You just heard your teammate give you a lot of praise for being a leadership. And before you came on, Sasha and Jersey also gave you a lot of praise of you being a heart of this team. What made everything change for you this year? I know you're a junior, going into your junior season. What made everything change for you this year?
I think just what the team needed from me changed. And so me as a person, I'm willing to do anything for my teammates and my coaches. Whatever they ask me to do, I'm willing to do it. So if they need me to be that type of leader, more vocal, then that's what I'm going to do.
And Marquesha, playing another Arkansas team in Fort Smith coming up this weekend. How excited are you to face another Arkansas team in Bud Walton Arena?
I'm very excited, just to be able to get this season started and play someone else other than just playing each other in practice.
Porter, we'll go to you.
This question's for both of y'all. Just how crucial has it been being able to have a full fall camp opposed to last year being separated and having so many people allowed in the gym at the same time, and going onto the schedule? It's not a stacked schedule non-con like last year's was. Do you think that's going to help y'all prepare more for the SEC season this year than last year?
Yeah, I definitely think it will. I think we've had time to, get all our what ifs and questions out the way so that we feel prepared going into each game. Last year, it kind of felt a lot of things were rushed just because of the circumstances. But this year, I feel like the coaches have done a good job in preparing us for the season.
Brett, we'll go to you.
Kayla, you look like you're ready for a blizzard with that big heavy coat on right there.
It was raining early and I didn't have a rain jacket, so I had to put this one on.
For both of you, because there's some new personnel or because you lost a couple of players to the WNBA and things are new, how do you think the first few games will go? In other words, do you think that this will still kind of be a work in progress for people in their roles as you work over the first month of this season?
Yes. Well, I think it'll go well, but I also think like I think some people may, I don't know how to put it. Yeah.
Okay. I think we'll have some ups and downs. I think, we'll win games, but I know we'll have those ups and downs. It's just, a part of it, but any team's going to have the ups and downs of the non-conference. That's kind of the purpose of the non-conference, get all that stuff out the way. So I think it'll go well, but I know we'll have some ups and downs throughout that non-conference.
Jacob, do you have anything?
Good, thanks, guys.
Carolyn, do you have anything?
How quickly have the newcomers adapted to the vocabulary of the Arkansas Razorback offense?
I think they've adapted pretty quickly. I mean, I haven't noticed anyone, still asking, what's this mean or what does that mean? We all have it on our iPads and now we get binders with all the terms. And so I think they've done a good job of studying that if they felt like, they weren't really grasping the concepts, but for the most part, I think they're doing pretty well.
Marquesha, you talked about the ball's moving more, you have more in the half court. Is that less possessions? Is that less trips running up and down the floor for you guys?
Yes, actually. I think, well, not necessarily. I don't know.
I think we probably may have to wait till the game start to see if it's less possessions or not.
Yeah, maybe.
I look forward to seeing you guys this season.
Thank you.
Yes, CJ, go ahead.
Hey, Makayla, quick question about Jersey. She was a McDonald's All-American and everything like that, Gatorade Player of the Year. What all have you seen from her in practice so far before this first game of the season?
Well, first her height, and her ability to handle the ball at that height. You don't really see that too often. And I mean, we see why, she has all those accolades. She's definitely, backed that up in practice in the, close scrimmage that we've had. So, I mean, I've been impressed from what I've seen so far.
And how big is this for the team, her being so tall and her height and her can handle the ball? Getting later on in the year in the NCAA tournament, how big is this for the Razorback team?
She'll definitely be a matchup nightmare for other teams. So, we'll try to get her the ball in those situations. And just, we want her to feel like we're confident in her. We know she's confident in herself, but we want her to feel like we're also confident in her.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else for Makayla and Marquesha while we've got them? All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.